Hello everyone, it's Laurel here from Forever Purple Creations, and I'm here to finally share my first guest TT project for KS4U with you. Um, I will put a link in the description box below to both of Julie's channels, so you can go check them out. Um, I used quite a lot of stuff from my June kit in this project. I'm so excited for this project. I haven't made one of these in over 30 years. And if you look at the one I made 30 years ago till now, not that it's not good, um, but just the supplies and stuff that are available now for crafting is way better than it used to be. So I made a mask, as you can see, and it is all purple. So of course I was very happy while I was making this. I have it laying on a rack right now just so you can see it flat. I will bring it in close. So you can kind of look at it. Let me move over a little bit, and I will kind of go through what I did and what I used and how I used it. I'll be probably pulling off a few strings here and there. I did use fabric tack on almost all of it. There are a few things I had to use hot glue on just to make them stay together. And this whole piece is put on with E6000. So I want to make sure my project does not ever fall apart. So let's get started. Let's see here. So first I got a mask, and Julie does have these. I did not get this mask this time for my kit, but she does have them available in her stores. So I took a mask, I took whatever was on it off of it, and then I covered it with fabrics. I used a white lace fabric first, and my daughter throughout this whole thing kept saying, "You do too many layers, no one can see them," but we all know that everyone in the crafting community knows about layers and knows how to look for them. So there are 3 layers on here. There is a white netted, like a sheer curtain netting underneath. Then there is, I probably should get Julie's box, so hold on one second so I can show you. Guess I shouldn't have put that away so quick. See it, but I want to make sure you know what I used. So this gorgeous fabric right here, this one, and it is purple, is all of what's covering the mask everywhere. And then just in a few spots, I put a fabric that's, and I don't have it out right now, but that was my fabric. And there's just 3 flowers, one here, one here, and one here, just to give a little contrast of color of the different purples. Sorry, I've been running up and down the stairs. This gorgeous piece right here does come from KS4U. It is a gorgeous piece. It can be used in quite a lot of projects, and as you see, it fits this project beautifully. Um, let's see, I'm trying to go through the layers of how I did this. So I put on the fabrics, and then this is the next thing I put on, and then I worked myself out from there. Around the eyes, I did take some silver pearl trim and put it around the eyes, and it does go up to the corners. I know you can't see it. I know it's there. It's underneath stuff right now. But as you can see, it does go all the way up and under. And I will bring this closer as I go through things, but I just kind of want to go through it with you real quick. Then I wanted one side to look different than the other side because I just think that's really cool on a mask if it's not all even on both sides, especially like, you know, back in the day when they wore those ball masks, everything wasn't exactly the same. So on this one, I took this gorgeous beaded pearl trim and this white one, and it does come in the kit, and I put it on that eye, on this one, and then these little metal, probably like aluminum purple flowers, and those are also from my June kit and from KS4U from the store, and I put those in there. Then underneath, I took little bitty teardrop rhinestones and put them in between each one. And then I took these little white, I don't know how to explain these things, but they are raised, these are mine, and put them in between all of those all the way across. So that's what I did with that one. And then this gorgeous, of course, this gorgeous teardrop purple on the corner of the eye with another one of those on it. And I also put that in the middle here and the middle here. This is what's on the corner of the eye over there. So then on this eye, I took one of her gorgeous butterflies that you can get at KS4U, and I added a little rhinestone tail to it. And I put that on the corner of this eye. And in each corner, there is a rhinestone. These are not flat ones. These are pointy, like the ones that go in jewelry. There's one in that eye, and there's one in that eye. I know you can't see it at the moment. And then on this side, I took another piece, gorgeous piece of, I call these bling, but they're not. It's like an applique with pearls, and glued it right here to by the corner of this eye. So then I just trim along here, and I don't know if that's from Julie's store or not. No, no, this one's not. And I put that all the way around, and I know you can't see it everywhere, but you can see peaks of it coming out. I know it, again, I know it's there. And the person that gets this will know it's there. Then I took this beautiful pearl trim here and ran it up and over all the way on both sides. This gorgeous purple pearl trim does come from KS4U, and I just thought it worked perfectly on there. So then I started working on the underneath. So I took this piece first on this side here. This is one of mine, and it's a silver, and I just kind of draped it across here and this side only. I will have to take pictures, and I'll try and do some kind of a video after this where I have it hanging up and hold my webcam, because there's no way I can do that right now, and I want to get this video out. So I will do another video of just the full mask while it's hanging, so you can see what it looks like while it's hanging. So I put that one underneath here, and it's gorgeous standing up. And then I took this beautiful white one, which is from KS4U, and it's like a scalloped with hearts in it. And in the hearts, I'm going to hold this way up so you can see it. I put another heart in the center, and then I took little purple rhinestones and went all the way around each heart. So I went purple, silver, and then this one's got a different purple one, and then purple, and then silver, and then so I kind of switched off each one all the way across, and that is from KS4U as well. Then I took one of her dangles. This is also from KS4U. And I still have to do this one. I forgot this one and one other one, but I took the dangle, and then I took these flowers, which are on a whole roll. They're like pearl. They like put them all together, the pearl strand flowers out of them. And then I took them and put little bitty rhinestones on each petal. I don't know if you can see that. And I don't know if it's going to focus. I don't know why my thing, although my glasses don't like to cooperate. So it could be focusing for you, and I'm just not seeing it, but you can see them. There's rhinestones on there. I don't know why it doesn't want to focus. Probably because there's so much going on this. So on each one of those, there is a little rhinestone, and then there's rhinestones on the little dots and on the petals here as well. And then on the bottom, I put some more, and these are like teardrops, or yeah, those are more like, I can't think of that, marquee style. And then that little bitty charm dangle right there. So that's on the bottom. That's on the bottom of that dangle. Right, so after I did that, I then went, let's see, where did I go from there? Then I started putting on some flowers. I put these flowers in on this side over here, and these are from KS4U, and they are gorgeous. Look at the stamen in those. They are beautiful. Love these flowers. And I took another little dangly piece, and it's a flower, and it's under here. This is mine, and it has little dangles on each one of these little dangles. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can probably see it. I put little rhinestones on every single one of them all the way down, and then a deep purple one on the bottom of it. And there's strings. I got to get out my heat gun when I'm done. Sorry, guys. You don't see all of them till you start moving it around. So those all have little bitty rhinestones on them as well. And then I put in these gorgeous white flowers with the beautiful leaves. And I did show these. If you go back and look at my video of my kit, you will see it. So there's 2 of them here, and I did take Stardust stickles and one on the tips of the flowers and on the leaves as well, just because I like sparkle. I like bling, I like sparkle. All right, and then before I even did this side, I went here, and I was going to leave this plain and just put lace all across here. And then I came across this, which I will show you what it looked like before I started with it. Let me grab one. And these are also in Julie's store at both, you can probably find it on the .net and the Zibbet. And these are a filigree piece. So this is what it looks like. And I saw this and I'm like, oh my goodness, this would be perfect on my mask. So I used my metal mixatives and I did it all in silver. And then I took diamond stickles and covered the whole thing with that so that it had a lot of sparkle to it. And I know you can see that it sparkles. And then on each petal, I put one of those little, they're like this, I don't know, it's like a pointy stone with little pointy stones all around it. I wish I could show it to you, but you can see them on there. There's one on each corner of the petal. And then inside each little petal, I put a rhinestone. And again, these were rhinestones, the ones that are shaped, that go in a ring. They're not flat rhinestones. And then I put this beautiful purple rhinestone in the center. I don't know if you can see that. I wish my lighting was so much better because it would be, this thing is just, I wish I could explain it to you what it looks like. And I did take a piece of ruffled lace and put it just on the corner here. Sorry, I'm going to be playing with this thing a lot. All right, so then after that, I'm trying to think, oh, and then there's also little bitty rhinestones on each corner here, and then purple ones in the center. So I like my bling everywhere. So then where did I go after that? So that. All right, then I took these flowers. These are mine. And I covered them with, what is it called? Diamond dust with triple thick. So that's what's on here. Diamond dust and triple thick is on those flowers, just to give them some sparkle. And there is another one here. So those 2 went on the corner over here. And then I got this like a long stem of flowers, and I actually bent it into like an S. So it kind of goes up and down and around and up. And I took all the flowers off and I did it all in white, most of the green and white. Some of it did come back off from bending it, but I made sure it was covered up. And then I put the flowers back on, and in the centers I put pearl rhinestones. Some are shimmery and some are just white. And then I did go around all the flowers with, see how sparkly that is? Oh my goodness. With, sorry guys, I love my purple. With, my purple stickles. It's this one. What's it called? It is called Grape Crush. So that's what's all over these flowers. And I did here, and I did it on the backs of them too. And then I stuck a couple more of Julie's flowers, just a few white ones in here, just to cover up the space. So there are a few little white ones in there, and they're beautiful little flowers. They're in there. And then I had these tips on this flower that were just white, and I'm like, what could I do? So I'm like, I will put on another one of her butterflies. Now this is different from this one. It's a different shape, and I'm sorry, this is here to kind of block that white from the light. I added some rhinestones to it, and that's all I did to it, and I stuck it right on the top of the flowers. And then I started putting in my feathers, and I didn't add a lot of feathers. I just put in a few, one here, and these white ones that I really like, and one here, and then one flower here. All right, and then the last thing I did was add this, which is purple, one of those like Mardi Gras bracelets, Mardi Gras necklaces. I just loved the shape of those. And I kind of went underneath these, and it goes up over here and then comes back down. So when it hangs, I'll try and show you on the table. When it hangs, it looks like that on the mask. So it just hangs down from this one side. So I think I covered everything. So yes, there is a lot of tiny details in here, but I can't, especially a project like this, I can't do without adding a million tiny details. So I'll just kind of hold it up for you and just kind of go back and forth so you can kind of see what it looks like. That's the front. And if you look up close, you'll see everything. And it is all very purple. Just so much purple. And I love, this was such a different idea for me to do. It just, while I was holding it, it just came to me and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to look amazing. So it just kind of goes up and away from the mask. And believe it or not, this mask fits on your face. It's so weird. It is shaped and it fits perfectly on your face. So yeah, so it's very blingy and very beautiful. This statement piece here is just makes this whole mask. So again, I'll go through the pieces that are KS4U. It would be this piece, this gorgeous piece, the butterflies, this trim, the little purple flowers, this purple trim, this white lace trim, and my computer just blinked off, so I can't see if I'm in frame. This pearl applique piece, these flowers, and the white flowers, and that butterfly. So, oh, and this dangle. So there are over, oh, and then one piece of this trim of hers. I was going to put it on the other ones, but I guess I decided not to. But it's like a little bitty, it almost looks like a little peacock feather. There's just one piece of it there. That's also from the kit. So there are over, I know there's over 10 pieces. I used 10 different things from my June kit for this project. So just to kind of give you an idea of the things you can make. Her bling and her filigree and stuff just is awesome. And I had so much fun making this project. I can't wait to get started on my next one. And I will, like I said, I will do a video of it hanging up. Oh, and I forgot to tell you that. Sorry. I did add some beautiful purple lace on the sides. Just kind of fanned out on each side. There's one over here too. And the back, I tried to do it neat. I will show you guys. I haven't put the hanger on yet. But I did try and cover up just to make it look neater. Because I don't think you should have to see all the stuff under there. Not that it's that much of a mess. But I did see how you can see how oval this is. It's almost like a bowl. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to put a hanger on it yet, but I will figure it out. So I just wanted to put this on here just to make it a little neater. But it is very oval shaped. And see, even the backs of the flowers look really pretty on the back. I wish they would turn forward, but I know sometimes you want to see the back too. So here's how you can see the lace on here. So yeah, so her stuff is amazing. I had so much fun. This piece just spoke to me as soon as I picked it. I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it, and it fit perfectly. So sometimes stuff just talks to me, and that piece and this piece definitely talked to me. So I think they turned out gorgeous on here. So that is, I will back up so you can kind of try and see the whole thing. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun doing it. I love being challenged, and this was, I thank Julie for giving me a chance to design for her. I hope she loves what I made, and I can't wait to get started on my next 2 projects. But this is my first guest design team project for KS4U. So I'm going to back up, and I'm going to put it back on here just so you guys can kind of see the full thing a little bit. So let me back up just a little bit. Let me move over. So yeah, so that is, I know, and it just does not look right on here. So that's my project. I hope you guys all like it. Leave me any comments or anything or questions, and let me know what you think, and we'll see what I have coming up next. So thank you all for watching this. I appreciate it. I appreciate any comments or anything you have. It makes me a better crafter. I learn from those kind of things. Sometimes I forget stuff or I don't know things, and someone helps me with it, and I really, really appreciate that. So thank you all for checking this video out. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I am always live on Fridays, and I'm live on Wednesdays with Ciara. I'm live on Fridays on my channel, and I'm live on Thursday with Maggie White. So I will be doing more of these. I couldn't do a tutorial on this. I'm sorry, guys. This is just way too time consuming, and it would have had to be bit by bit, and sometimes everything doesn't come to me at one time. But I will try and work on some of that as I get going and work on my next project. So thank you all for watching. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you all soon. Don't forget to get out there and create something, and please go check out KS4U. I will put the links to the description box below. Have a great night. Bye for now.